for a
They were
strengthening
held.
story, which is out, about
What
a
did the lady
display of
do?
extraordinary courage from an older woman
She
named
used
Rachel
her
Adari
mind.
of
She
Ofakim.
started offering
She
them
met Hamas terrorists
food
face to face
and drink
when they took her hostage
at a
in
time like
her
that.
own home
What could you
for
do?
15 hours. During this time, she continued
What an
repeatedly
idea.
offering those terrorists cookies and
they
coffee
ate.
as she and her husband endured
And she
15
was
hours
buying
of
time for
captivity
her family
in their
and
house.
herself.
This act of kindness and this
Suddenly,
intelligence and this quick thinking
family
eventually bought enough
and
time
others
for her police
and
officer's
troops
son to come to the house
arrived
and execute a successful rescue
right
operation
in time,
to
and
get
they
their
took
mother and
down
father out of the house, and it
those
worked.
serpents.
They are alive and well today. She said that she could tell,
But
this
at a
woman,
time like
Rachel,
that,
she said that she could tell that the
she
Hamas
offered them
terrorists were
food
hungry and angry, and she said that she didn't want
water.
angry, hungry Hamas terrorists in her home, and she was fighting tooth and nail
Incredible,
to bring the
incredible
temperature down.
things happening.
The Jerusalem
Horrific.
Post has an article, by the way, with a listing of all the known people who died in these last
signs
few days.
of
It is very long, but I
strength and
encourage you to
courage.
take a look at this list. At least let your eyes
I
scroll over
stand
all the individuals who
with
have
Israel.
left our people. I personally
I
looked at this
stand
list. Tomorrow morning, I am going to stand for
the
Shacharit,
Jewish
the morning
faith.
prayers of the Jewish people. And
Israel
at a certain point in my prayers, when we
will
talk about health and
survive.
healing, I'm going to mention all of these people by name.
and stay
I
the
recommend at
holiest
least
land.
have your eyes run over them. And as always, I
Forever.
promise to leave you all off with some encouraging words because they are few and far in between in the news. But I first need to remind you of something. We are a collective body. We are genuinely one. It took me many years to get to a place where I believed that we were really all one. Have you ever noticed that when someone's crying in front of you, it's really tough not to cry? Or that when someone that you actually like is laughing in front of you, and it's so easy to join them in and laugh? Well, that is because of energy. Don't forget your prayers. Don't forget your mind. Okay? Even our bodies connect us together. Everyone, I really need you to be with me on this because a lot of my friends are talking to me, and that's the reason that I'm going to share this with you. Please feed yourself. Please drink water. Please sleep. Please pray for peace. It extends beyond you. You are a powerful being. We are all such powerful beings. That's why it's so disturbing that more than 1,000 people from our people are dead, because each of them are an entire world. Each of them are an entire power. So don't ever forget that every step that you take in this world affects another person. So do something positive. And by the way, doing something positive can mean taking care of yourself and being gentle with yourself. Today, I'm taking care of myself by I didn't put as much effort to be camera ready. That was my version of taking care of myself. I just couldn't do it. I could not do a full face of makeup. I couldn't do a certain outfit. I couldn't do my hair. It was just, I couldn't do it. I'm very sad. I'm very disturbed. But you have to take care of yourself and be gentle with yourself and give yourself exactly what you need. You need to be gentle with yourself. A lot of my friends are telling me that they don't feel like sleeping. I relate to that. Let's all do our best. And one more thing, but this is a huge, important thing. I am so sorry that so many leaders, speakers, representatives, journalists, news anchors are suggesting that this is the end of the state of Israel. Yes, we have to fight. We took a big hit. But I am just so sorry that the prime minister, when talking about creating the unity government, said that the reason he did it is because the fate of the country is at stake. I don't believe in putting such things into words. don't ever put anything into words that you don't want to see. If you don't want to see it, don't say it. If you don't want to see it, don't imagine it. If you don't want to see that happen, don't even think it. Okay? And I hate that this has become an option for the international community. The international community is discussing again our right to exist. The Israeli state and the Jewish people's right to exist. This is not a discussion. Every time we get hit, every time we get into a fight, it's the end of our existence. Somebody wrote in the live, do I think it's possible? No, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. And that's the whole point. We can't think that it's possible, because when we think that it's possible, that it's our demise, it is our demise. That's why we can't have any of our leaders saying this anymore. And I'll be the first to say it. I will be the first to say it. I don't know why I'm the only one that's thinking this or the only one that is talking about this. Let's deal with this war and move on and live in our homeland. End of story. I am not entertaining those questions about where is home. Everyone's asking me, where is home? This is our home. This is my home. Yes, we have to fight for it, but this is not the end of our home. Many peoples have had a fight in the past. Okay, we did not invest all of our lives, our resources, our generations, our generational trauma, our mental sanity, our emotional traumas, our money, our blood, sweat, and tears into making this a democratic beacon in the Middle East, out of poor kibbutzim, out of poor conditions in the desert, where our women were raped by local tribes in the late 1800s, where people walked to from around the world to get to a safe haven, where over and over again we tried to drive out British imperialists before 1948 until it actually happened, where we have had peace conferences over and over and over again with Palestinians in an effort to make peace with our neighbors. No, we are not going. We did not collectively put this effort in to talk about our demise. So don't even let any leader talk about it. Don't think about it. Don't even go down that road. Do not go down that road. And I will be the first to tell you, and I will say that over and over again if you all need to hear it. And now we're just going to let it go. All right. Well, that is it for today's show. Today is Wednesday, October 12th, 2023. Tel Aviv has a low of 21 degrees Celsius and a high of 28 degrees. That's 69 degrees Fahrenheit for the low, going up to 83 degrees for the high. Subscribe to the Israel Daily News Podcast on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're hearing it from. We are everywhere. Don't forget to sign up to our Israel Weekly News Wrap. It's a weekly newsletter that's coming out with the top 5 stories coming out of Israel. And of course, I always put a personal note from me at the top. You can sign up for that at israeldaily.news. A big thank you goes out to our social media director, Michelle Milner. I'm going to send you off with a song called Day and Night. It's a piano piece by Shalom David Crane in Jerusalem. Have a great and productive day.